Hello YouTube. Today is a fantastic day. This is Kevin with Double D Construction, and today we have finally got the Dozer ready to be able to run for our op sessions, at least to start. There are a few little things I'd like to do still. I'd like to change out the blade, but when he doesn't have any available at the moment, when they're done I will be picking one of those up. And then other than that, we're looking at the screen inside. That's probably going to be done this winter. I really want to start playing with these. And in Alaska, we have fairly short summers. I don't want to spend too much time, like I always do, trying to find things that keep me from actually doing what I'm planning on doing. I always find something else to do. So I need to try not to do that. So here is the basically completed Dozer minus the blade. What's cool is that I've got the controller in. I can't remember if I demoed that or not, but the controller came in and has now been set up with this Dozer, so now my ripper works properly. We got all the lighting and wiring done, so I'm going to stop the rolling for a second, readjust so I can show you how the internals are set up. I did it in another video, but this one I'm going to be basically, just in case people miss it, the other video is kind of long and a lot of people won't watch to the end. Because a lot of my stuff I've noticed is a lot of it's technical stuff or that. We haven't done really any run videos just because I'm trying to get everything set up for it. And then once that's done, we'll start doing a lot of run videos. I figured I'd have more by now already, but it is what it is. I want to make sure these are done right and are going to run for a very long time. We're going to have fun with it. Plus, I do admit I'm definitely the mechanical style, so I really like working on stuff. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to stop this. We're going to get it set up for me to show you the internals, and then, or at least kind of the internals. I'm not going to take it apart, but I'll open it up and show where everything's at, and how I mounted it. And then I will demonstrate a little bit of running on the bench, show the lighting and all of that stuff. So anyways, I will see you here in a sec. Thank you as always. Why, hello again YouTube. Welcome back, and I now have it open. So these are the internals of the Dozer. A lot of people have not shown this, I don't feel. I think that's my RC, had some of it. He definitely did some really cool stuff in the cab. He had some lights in there, some lighting up and stuff. I don't have anything like that. But I thought it was a pretty neat idea that he did that. So shout out to that. It's pretty cool seeing people's custom designs and stuff. So in here it looks a lot like a rat's nest. It's definitely not the cleanest job I could have done, but I'm trying to make it functional and operational. Okay, so here we've got the two switches. These obviously, well, not obviously, but these are for the ESCs. I tried double sticky taping them to the underside is another thing. I think that's my RC or Scale Build, RC Scale Builders. One of them did that. I think it was that's my RC. Put them up here is really a clever idea. I tried, it didn't work, and I said screw it. I don't need them stuck on there. I'll just have them, loosely mounted. That's okay. So anyways, this here is the USM RC3. Okay, I mounted it on its side. Obviously, with this guy will not allow it to sit on its side the other way, so it only can go one way that I can tell because all the plugs go out the sides. Some stuff on top, but they've got this one little SD card that sticks out there, so I can't mount it that way. Otherwise, I might have done that. But that's not what I did. So, mounted that there. This is actually an ATM4 fuse. I didn't like the glass ones that they use, so and I also didn't know where I could find a what do you call it? A 4-amp fuse in glass like that. It's a little special type deal to find. So these are a lot easier to find. So I just bought at, I think it was basically a wire supply store. It's for the boating section. I got a little holder for it, and now I can run the ATM4s. They look like the little micro ones that go into cars, but I think it's a little different. Not by much. And then, of course, you have your receiver. Okay, same exact receiver as factory. Controller and receiver are the same. It's nothing major. Pretty simple install with that. Okay, you've got your two ESCs right in here. You've got the one for the left track, the one for the right track, and I made sure I wired it that way just so it was easier in the long run. Okay, there's a lot of space in here for a battery. I can fit that 7600 milliamp hour battery. You can see the wiring for the lighting. It's a little tight, like I said. Not exactly the most beautiful thing in the world, but it works. And under this plate is the actual pump ESC. You just don't see it. And on the bottom of that plate is also, I think it's a 12 circuit deal instead of the 10 that comes in it. So that way I could add in the brushless. And then I did some wiring stuff. If you guys have any curiosities there, I can always post some pics or something like that. I believe it was in some of my other videos. If you look at it, I talked about it a little bit while it was hanging off the back over here when I had it fully apart. But anyways, so this is the Dozer and how I set it up. Of course, this little ribbon cable there, all the lighting is wired to that. I'd have to take the cab and this off in order to show that. But essentially, I picked the colors I wanted to use because I only have 3 circuits. I have the upper circuit, I have the front circuits and as one, and then I have the rears as another one back here. So yeah, but I did program these upper lights to match the fronts. Now I could turn them around and then change the programming to match the rears if I wanted, or I could just have them a separate one. I just didn't feel there was a necessity for that, so I didn't do it. Alright guys, welcome back, and so now that I've got all that done, let's demonstrate the Dozer. So it's pretty cool is that now that all the lighting's done, the sound and everything is all set up, so let's get her started. So it's not exactly perfect when it comes to the sound being linked, but it's pretty dang close. I don't know if there's something I missed. I know Bob from Hobby Concepts does a lot of these, and his sound way better than mine, and they seem to work a little bit better. So I don't know what he did, but he programmed it. Somehow he linked it up pretty dang well. I might have to call him and talk to him about that. Originally I thought it was part of the controller issue, but it's not it. So anyways, onto the lights. So here are your fronts. So as you see, all of them light up. And then the backs, as you can see, they light up. I don't know if you can see it on my hands. Yep. And now here's the thing that I've been super excited about. There's my beacons. And they have 4 different functions. So anyways, that's pretty much what we have. Nothing else is really, there really isn't much else to it. It's a fantastic model. I'm super excited about it. So anyways, that's basically it. What's nice is that I can turn the pump off. I also, through my mixing, set up the blade so that way it will move. But you know, most people have figured that out now. So anyways, there she is. Looks like I gotta straighten the blade a little bit. But yeah, super exciting. It's fantastic. I'm really excited to get going on this and have some fun with it. But yeah. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Like or subscribe. Comment if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer anything I see. By all means, have fun. Hopefully this brings more people into the hobby. It's pretty impressive what you can do with these. Anyways, thanks again and have a fantastic rest of your weekend.